So, well, thank you. Thank you for staying watching this video. So this is the replacement of the uh, tension pulley on the 98 Mitsubishi Eclipse 2.0. This card, I just got it last year, so I'm starting to replace a couple of the things. And I noticed that every time that you turn it on, it will like do a very squeaky noise, really annoying. So I went to AutoZone and they told me that to replace this pulling and go from there. So now, how do you replace this pulling? Well, let me show you how. I had to go, let me put it like that, there you go. I had to move this right here. You have to loosen it up so you can take the belt out. When you loosen it up, and then you have to go backwards, so that way this little pin goes all the way out too, because there's a bolt in here. There's this bolt right here. You gotta release this nut, and there's this bolt in here that it doesn't come out because it's got this wall right here. So therefore you have to come up, you have to lose it. It's like tightening it. You got to tighten it all the way down, so that way you can take this bolt out, and that would remove this whole part right here, not the bracket, just this part right here. Now I'm trying to do it from the top. It's just really painful. See, all I did is just move these two hoses up, but it's just really painful. So I had to go underneath it, and this is, I see if I can show you a picture of how how I got it through the bottom. So down here in the bottom, you can see here's a new, I just replaced it, okay? So I went through all this stuff, I already replaced it, I already put it back. What happens is that this screw, when it was going down that direction, it came off. So it fell off, and I was just having a hard time trying to pull it back in. So what I did, I removed this firewall in here, which is, I'm gonna just go ahead and put it back. I took these two bolts only, size 12. What size you gave me? 12 or 13?
13.
13. So size 13. You know, these two bolts, and then there's another one right here. It's another one right here. So I'm gonna tie them off. There's a third one over here, but I didn't need to take that one off. So all I did is just take this off, and that gave me better chance to stick my hand in here. You see, right now it's hard to put, but without it, you get a chance to put your hand through here and work through it. And then on the back of this bracket, there's a hole with this bolt. You pick it up, and then you'll be able to slide it back all the way down, and then you'll be able to take that pulling down through here, through the bottom, right through here. And then you just replace it and put it back. So you just have to work yourself around. It is a little tricky and stuff to go through here. Let me see if I can focus a little bit on the back. So he's got to go through here, around this, right above this AC compressor, right above it. That's where you have to go for it. And then you just pull it in, and you're just gonna have to loosen it up, so that way the little bracket comes all the way to the front. And then you put your belt back on, and then you start tightening it so you can tighten your belt back. Now, here's a question. How much tension do you have to have on your belt? Well, you just put it where it's kind of like not really loose, but it's kind of tight, where if you're trying to turn it, it's not turning at all. Before it was able to turn it, it was loose, so now it's not turning at all. So that's when I know that it's kind of tight. There might be other better ways, more mechanical ways that you can do this. This is just, do it yourself type of thingy. So this is what I'm going to try it and see if it continues sounding. If it does, it may be still loose. So I would have to tighten it up a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and put this bolts back and do my final tighten on this nut right here. I got to tie this nut when I'm ready with this. You see this bolt? It has a little stop right next to it. So this is where it comes off. And I don't know if you can see it back there. Looks like a little hole back there. That's what the bolt comes out through. Okay, so like I said, you have to loosen it where this little guide right here comes all the way to the front, so you can remove the belt. Then when you remove the belt, you have to tighten it so that way that little adjuster goes all the way back where it stops, and then you're able to pick up this bolt. You pick it up, and then you push it out, and then you drop it, you put it through the bottom. So now, I have to double check, make sure that everything is in order and is together, that I'm not missing anything, and then go from there. Okay? Alright, so this is how you replace a tensioner pulley. Okay, so I hope this video was being helpful to you. I tried to look for a video because I didn't know what to do at first. I was so confused because of this bolt right here would not go out. So I was like, oh man, now what I do? It's my first time replacing this. It took me about 25 minutes to 30 minutes to replace it. Next time I know, man, I think I can do it in like 15 minutes. So like I said, I hope this video helped you to replace the tensioner pulling of a 98 Mitsubishi Eclipse 2.0. And when I bought this is another reference too. When I bought this new pulling, it's a little bit wider than the original one, so don't be scared. It's okay. It's all good. Just make sure that when you're putting it on, it's not rubbing in, it's not touching any metal or anything like that. And then you go from there. Okay? Alrighty guys, well thank you so much for watching this video. Hope it helped you. And this is Omar Ortega with AM Videos or RT Videos signing out. God bless you. And hey, let's save some buckaroos. But first, give God all the glory. Okay? God bless you guys. And this is my 98 Mitsubishi Eclipse. See y'all later.